Hey guys, I received a copy of the Lush Times a day or so ago, and I went through it. Incidentally, they sent me 2 copies, which really worked out because when I went through the first one, I had circled a few things that I wanted, and then realized that that might have made for a pretty good ASMR video. My nails are pretty ridiculous right now, but that's part of my Halloween costume. I'm a Gorgon, so I won't be taking this off until Thursday morning. And some of my followers might be glad to know that after that I'm actually going to attempt to do a bit of a grow out. I bought a nail growth serum that I will be kind of reviewing in a nail care tutorial update type of video, and for a while I won't be wearing a lot of nail polish just because of the way that I have to apply the serum. Anyway, this is the holiday Lush Times. Of course, Christmas stuff starts early, so. This. I'm a big fan of Lush, and I used to shop there all the time, but not as much right now because I'm kind of picky with the stuff that I get from them. So just kind of go over this. It looks like they have a lot of holiday seasonal items. One of the things that drives me nuts is a lot of the holiday things have nice spice smells in them, like cinnamon and cardamom and stuff, but then they tend to put a lot of citrus in it as well, and I actually don't like citrus. But this sounds good. So White Bath Bomb says that it is neroli, bergamot, and rose. I actually kind of like the snowman here. It says, our friendly, melty snowman with a spicy, warming, hot toddy fragrance to banish winter chills. Turn on your bath taps, put the plug in, and fill up your tub with warm water before dropping in your cinnamon, clove, and lime snowman as the taps are running. Then sit back and watch him behave like a true snowman on a hot summer's day. As he dissolves and disperses into a silky bath oil all around you, he fulfills his destiny and softens your skin to boot. I might pick that up, but I really don't like the lime part. This is a lot of stuff still. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2, Santa's sack. That actually sounds, well, the description is good. They have this bubble bar that has popcorn on it. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These listed soaps. Father Christmas. That sounds good. It says, once you pop in the sparkling red glitter Santa bomb in your tub, it will turn your water from bright red to vivid green, filling your bathroom with sensual, spicy vanilla and clove bud fragrance. All we want for Christmas is this Santa baby. I really like cinnamon and cloves, so that's normally like a big seller for me. Cinders bath bomb. Everyone's favorite crackling cinnamon fizzer returns. Spark a holiday celebration complete with popping candy by plunking a Cinders into your bathtub. Sink beneath the cinnamon and clove waters and let the spicy warmth envelop your senses. This beloved bath bomb is best enjoyed on coldest winter days. I want that. A bunch of gifts. They have pre-wrapped gifts that you can get people, which is good. They also have gift cards for folks. I'm probably going to ask for one this year. I think that I'm pretty easy to buy for, but a lot of people tend to get me wrong, so I just ask for gift cards. I'm not really interested in their makeup. I'm pretty sure they put parabens in them. Lush is a good company. A lot of their stuff is all natural, but they still use parabens as preservatives. Sorry about the car passing. My window is open. It's fall and it's finally cooled down, so. These are the fragrances, but there's a couple that I like this one and this one, but I'm gonna read this one and I'll read them, but I'm more of a Posset's fan. In fact, one of her packages might be in the mail to me today. I really wish there weren't sirens. I'm so sorry about that. This one, Tuka Tuka, is actually pretty popular. It's violets, black pepper, and vanilla. And I don't know, I might get that, so I'm just gonna put maybe to get the solid perfume. There's something called Breath of God, but it's got too many fruit notes in it, and I don't really like to smell like fruit. And Karma has a patchouli that they have, and I really like patchouli, but they have too much citrus in that one for me. Then they have something that I've never seen before called The Smell of Freedom, but it's just like, I don't like when they do smell descriptions that are just like a story. It just says that This perfume is transforming. It makes me feel beautiful and confident, and like I should go out into the world and change it for the better. Who knew a perfume could do that? The scent is woody and spicy with a hint of citrus. You can see what I'm talking about. They like to put citrus in everything. I mean, I guess a lot of people like that, but let's see. These are their body lotions, but I don't buy body lotions from them. However, I do like, they have something, a hand lotion. Let's see if I can find it. I once was gonna get their Squeaky green shampoo bar. It's well, it says everyone loves Squeaky green which is full of fine native herbs that gently cleanse the hair while keeping it strong and in great condition. The scent is fresh and green like a summer meadow, and it works a treat on all types of hair. I might get that. So I really like shampoo bars because they last a really long time and you don't have to use a bottle. I think like one shampoo bar is worth it says here, every unpackaged solid shampoo bar replaces 3 plastic bottles. And then above it is another one that I really like. Soak and Float shampoo. Can I get that? It's gonna smell really weird though. It says it smells like bonfires and cough mixture. It's really good for your scalp. This shampoo bar here I've used before. It's called New. It says, well, it smells like cinnamon. I really like that. I told you. It says packed with scalp stimulating herbs and spices to pep up sluggish circulation at the root, as well as an infusion of nettle and peppermint to help slow down hair fall and gives you shiny locks, a bit of body, and a healthy, happy scalp. Right here, cinnamon sticks. And they put 2 cinnamon sticks in the top of the bar. That's mostly what it smells like. But this is the other shampoo bar I want to get. This is called Scenic, considered by many to be the solid version of the magnificently volumizing Big Shampoo. Scenic contains seaweed to make your hair soft, sea salt to give it body and bounce, and a big splash of tropical blossom perfume for beautifully scented locks. As you guys know, I have dreadlocks, and so when I look for shampoos, I want them to be gentle, but perhaps a little clarifying, and not to have a lot of heavy moisturizers or anything in them. This is their henna that I just call like caca, which is of course a joke because it does look like poop when you mix it together. I used this one, Caca Noir, and it gave me like a kind of a dark tint. I actually have some gray hairs now. I'm only 26, and so I don't want to use a henna because I don't want it to dye the gray hairs red. I like them the way they are. Let's see. Maybe these two. This is, they have tooth tabs. It's like a solid tablet of toothpaste that you chew up in your mouth and then you brush your teeth like that. And I like unusual tastes for my toothpaste. I really am not a huge fan of like spearmint and stuff like that. So the current toothpaste that I use is Anise. This one here says Choo Choo, I love you, and it is rose and lemon. Once again, they put citrus in everything, but I really like the taste of rose and violet. So then this one is Breath of God, and it is fennel, vanilla, and sandalwood. So we'll see what that's like. These are their face masks, and I used to buy them in the past, but I generally just make them myself. And their facial cleansers, which are really good. I used this one before. This green lump here is called Herbalism. It says, behold the power of herbs. Keep skincare catastrophes at bay with a battalion of antibacterial herbs like rosemary, thyme, and nettle, and absorbent rice bran. Your formerly oily and blemished skin will thank you. I'm not really sure if that worked for me. And then I also used this. That's Cold Face. If you've been battling with oily, blemish-prone skin, don't give up. Give your skin a slice of Cold Face. This black beauty has a scrubby charcoal base to absorb excess sebum and rosewood oil to soothe breakouts and redness. I really like soap with charcoal in it. Oh, and there's another one that I have used. This one, this black lump here is called Dark Angels, and it's kind of like a mixture between Cold Face, the solid soap, and Herbalism, the cleanser. And it's like avocado, sandalwood, and charcoal powder. They like pushed together, and that one was actually really good. But I made my own skin cleanser, and now I don't need it. These are moisturizers, and I used to use one of them, but I can't find it here. Oh, this one here, Vanishing Cream. These are their shaving creams, and I don't need those. They have deodorants. Let's see the ingredients on this deodorant. Sodium bicarbonate, lycopodium powder, magnesium trisilicate, charcoal powder, calamine, salvia officinalis, sage leaf, lavandula angustifolia, lavender, flower powder, fragrance, Pogostemon cablin extract, Rosa damascena flower extract, Vetiver zizandoides root oil, geraniol, limonene, and linalool. Maybe I'll get that one. But I don't tend to use like a lot of deodorant just because I, for some reason, don't really smell But my boyfriend, he's considerably smellier than I am, so I'm gonna highlight these. He's always looking for a good natural deodorant. These are some of my favorite things that Lush has made. The massage bars are like solid butters that turn into oil in your skin. I've used this one before, and I think maybe I'll get this one again. Maybe. I don't know. I've used this one too. Wiki Magic Muscles. Whether you've spent the day shredding at the slopes or power shopping at the mall, chances are your muscles are stiff and sore. Ease the tension with a stimulating rub down from the cinnamon and aduki bean massager. Aches and pains don't stand a chance. I really like Wiki Magic Muscles because it's got a lot of cinnamon in it. But I don't like the beans because as the bar melts, the beans fall off, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. So I don't know if I'd buy that one again. Therapy smells like a lavender, and it's not the sweet perfumey lavender. It's like the actual kind of herbal smell of lavender. I like it, but I also don't know if I'd buy that one again either. But I like the sound of this one. It's called Hottie. It's after a rough day, nothing's better than a rub down from a hottie to soothe your aches and pains. This stimulating blend of black pepper and ginger gets spicy with muscle tension while a bumpy texture works you over. The result? Your muscles feel loose and relaxed. I think I like that one. I'd like to know what this one smells like. They don't really say. I'll mark it down. Then there is, this is the cream that I was looking for. Handy Gurugu, which is a hand cream. And this is Lemony Flutter, and it's like the most popular, most wonderful cuticle cream. And you should probably buy it if you're ever concerned about your cuticles. Glorious mud. It's like a scrub. I don't really use their shower products because their liquid products have parabens in them. But this white block here is called Alkmaar, and it was one of my favorite soaps, one of the first soaps that I bought from Lush, and then they discontinued it, but I think it's back. Supremely gentle soap that gives you an incredibly rich lather and delicately scents your skin with seductive jasmine and vetiver essential oils. And then we have the Sultana. Well, let me see. I'm actually gonna see if I let this. The camera is about to go out in a few seconds, so then I'll just let it do that, and then I'll start over with part 2. Okay, it's actually really good that we stopped there because somebody was walking their dog and they went past my neighbor's house, and my neighbor has like this dog that barks a lot frantically. So there's that. You might hear some droning in the background still, because at one point in the last video my refrigerator turned on, but then also somebody seems to be doing some like construction work or something with a drill or something outside. I didn't read the body butters and scrubs that I was looking at. Oh my gosh, this dog, you guys. This green thing right here is the sugar scrub, and it's number 2, because they have these numbered. They always number them. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you can get this little tin to put them in. Goodness. So this one, sugar scrub, it's like this green paste of sugar. It smells pretty sweet, and you rub it on your skin in the shower, and it exfoliates, but it also is a soap a little bit, like it lathers up a little, and then you just rinse it off, but the sugar melts. So I can't stand that dog. It's a very nice, pretty dog, but I can't stand when people have dogs that bark a lot and then they just leave it outside all the time. Anyway, this is sugar scrub, and it says, get rid of the tough or the rough stuff with this refreshingly zesty scrubber. We combined fair trade sugar to exfoliate with a blast of fennel and ginger to promote circulation. The result, an uplifted mood and skin that's super smooth and party ready. And see, that's got the fennel and the ginger in it, so I really like that. And then the other one that I had selected was Glorious Mud, and it's this chocolate looking brick on the bottom, and it says, getting gloriously clean can be a dirty job for times when skin needs a deep cleansing. Smooth on this fizzy cube loaded with Rasool mud. It's packed with sesame and vanilla oils to combat seasonal dry patches, while leaving skin with the scent of our best-selling Creme Anglaise moisturizer. And that is somewhere back here. This toner, tea tree water. I've used that before, but then I made my own. It's like if you take witch hazel, purified water, and tea tree, put it in a bottle and spritz that on your face after you wash your face. Let's see if I can find the Creme Anglaise moisturizer. I don't think I can. When I looked into this last night, I couldn't find it. I might have to figure it out. There's so many pages. I wish they had an index. Oh, here it is. Creme Anglaise. A beautiful base of almond oil, creamy cocoa, and shea butters to soften and moisturize the skin, while the exquisite and sensuous fragrance of vanilla absolute and myrrh make you feel warm and cozy. I like myrrh. See, this lotion, like all of their liquid products, has methylparaben, propylparaben in it. That's why I don't buy them. But I'll buy that because it's a solid and they don't put that stuff in them. And then we're back to the soaps, which is where I had left off. There's this soap here. called the Sultana of Soap, and that is this one here. Soft suds with dried fruit and a creamy scent, used with blackberry bath bomb for twice the fruity, fragrant feeling. I probably will never buy that because I don't like smelling like fruit. This is Karma, and I used to buy that, and then they had something like something about a rooster, and it had a lot of cinnamon. Sorry, I just have to wait for that to go by because after it's gone, I can kind of mute when it was the loudest. But Karma is patchouli and citrus, and there's something weird about the smell that I don't like. And then there's this one called Sandstone, and I would like that because I like exfoliating soaps. But once again, there's citrus in it. Don't like that. Wish they'd stop. However, I do like Karma as a bubble melt. The bubble bars, you like crumble them up into your water when it's running, and then it sometimes makes your bath like different colors and makes a lot of bubbles, and it's really soft on your skin. This is the Karma one. This is blue skies and fluffy white clouds, and I love that one too. Dreaming of calming blue skies and sunshine during these colder months? Indulge in our meditative patchouli, cinnamon, and frankincense bar and be transported to a peaceful, sunny place. Everyone could use a blue skies in their stocking this Christmas. You can use like 3 or 4 times depending on how many bubbles you want. Then this one I probably will get. It's called French Kiss, and it smells like lavender, rosemary, and thyme. That's definitely up my alley. Let's see if there's anything else on this page. Probably this one though. It's white. It's got a rosebud, dried rosebud on the top, and it says, easy to overlook the understated beauty of a Mondo Pondo, a simple, creamy round adorned with a single rosebud. Don't be fooled though. Once you experience its creamy lemon, citrus, and rose bubbles, you'll be a lover for life. After all, sometimes less is really more. What is with them and the citrus? They're killing me. Dream time. The stockings are hung, the tree trimmed, and the cookies placed by the chimney with care. It's definitely dream time. Relax into a deep Christmas Eve slumber with a bath of ginger, lavender, chamomile, and jasmine absolute. Definitely. Ceridwen's Cauldron is one that I would buy regularly every time I went to Lush. That's like one that I always get. And it's in this little net because it's got oats in it, and as it melts, the oats come loose, and the net will, keep that from messing up your bathtub. Cast a soothing spell on your bath with our cauldron-shaped melt of cocoa butter, oats, and walnut oil. A bouquet of elderflower, rose, lavender, and daisies lightly perfume the water and calm the mind. Reach for this one if you're suffering from dry skin. And these are their bath bombs. This one I've used before, Geophys. It's like green, and it has like these green and brown things that come out of the tub or in the water with like, I think the water turns like reddish brown. Or greenish reddish brown. Yeah, It says, after a long, hard day of frolicking in the snowbanks, plop a Geophys in your bath for relief from achy or overworked muscles. The cypress and pine oils will get right to work on any tight spots, while volcanic Hawaiian sea salt softens and soothes cold winter skin. It's a good one to have. And Butterball, they tried to get me to get this one, but it smells like vanilla, and I like vanilla, sort of, but I don't like to smell like vanilla because it's too sweet. I'm not sure if I want this one or not. Sex Bomb. It says that it smells like Lang Lang and jasmine. I don't think I like Lang Lang. I also don't like that it's pink. This is Phoenix Rising, and it sounds kind of interesting, but it says that it's an apple cinnamon balm, and I don't know about that. I don't like to smell like apples. This is a good one though. Big Blue. If you've been dreaming of a tropical paradise during these chilly, frost-covered months, look no further. This beloved lavender and seaweed balm will transport you to sunnier destinations, all in the comfort of your own tub. Big Blue has like little pieces of seaweed in it, and seaweed is a mucilage, and so it will make your skin softer when you're in it. This is like the Dreamtime bath melt. It says, draw yourself a hot bath, light a few candles, and drop in our golden sphere of sleep-inducing oils. Surrender your body to the comforting lavender waters and mind to sweet lavender and chamomile dreams. Let's see. This is apple and cinnamon. I don't like that. Lavender, tonka. It's called Twilight. Tisty Tosty looks like the other rose bar that I just talked about. It's got little rosebuds in it. And I think it probably just smells like rose. It looks like it has lemon peel oil in it though. But if this one's cheaper than the bar, then I would get that instead. So that's basically it. Those are the things that I want to get from Lush. And there's one in the next major city over from me, as well as the airport by me, but I'm not gonna go over there. The traffic is ridiculous. Anyway, this has been a pretty long video. I'm gonna do a drawing video, and then I also have one with some dried flowers that I need to go ahead and do. Bye guys.